shut it down just to neutralize la sale casa. The whole landscape has changed, so old rules are no more recast to rearrange. Never mind what was done or what it took to get to where we are, just to rewrite the book for the masses. To bring change for the better, we take it to the streets first. Change la lay down to the laptop. Rock, 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 rock on. Everybody fight for a combination. Put your hands up and power not fear. Every piece is all together and we make it quite clear. Rock, 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 rock on. Everybody fight for a combination. Put your hands up and power not fear. Every piece is all together and we make it quite clear. Rock, 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 try to discount immigrants as a bad idea, cause you know we're everywhere from New York to La Playa Llega a este compulsión. Today we're all descendants from Ferguson to Boston, Mexico a Venezuela, también Argentina. We may be all be brown, but we all got different demeanors. No cheetahs for the gains that have been made as we translate the shackles of being landscapers and maids. Trying to build the wall, got escalators, we'll climb over it. Can't the borders on, we will overwhelm the government in other ways, making us pay for your mistakes. Voted for the wrong man to lead the United States. Rock, 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 rock on. Everybody fight for a combination. Put your hands up and power not fear. Every piece is all together and we make it quite clear. Rock, 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 rock on. Everybody fight for a combination. Put your hands up and power not fear. Every piece is all together and we make it quite clear.
Who's gonna pay for the wall? I would build a great wall, and nobody builds walls better than me. I will build a great, great wall on our southern border, and I will have Mexico pay for that wall. Build that wall. Build that wall. Build that wall.
Rock, 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 rock on. Everybody fight for a combination. Rock, 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 rock on. Everybody fight for a combination. Rock, 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 rock on. Everybody fight for a combination. Put your hands up and down without fear. Every piece is all together and we make it quite clear.
Pumpkins, 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 pumpkins everywhere. Pumpkins, 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 pumpkins everywhere. Pumpkin is a difficult word to repeat that many times, but it's what the United States looks like when we get into autumnal climes. Pumpkins, 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 pumpkins everywhere. The overabundance of pumpkins is a thing that doth perplex. Is the United States in the grip of the pumpkin industrial complex? Pumpkins, 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 pumpkins everywhere. Everybody sing along. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Pumpkins, 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 pumpkins everywhere. Everybody. Pumpkins, 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 pumpkins everywhere. I am a cat. I am a cat and I roam the apartment all day. Okay, I roam the apartment all day. I am a cat. I am a cat and I lie on my side in the sun for fun. I like to lie in the sun. I am a cat. I am a cat and my mother will feed me the food. I like food. I lie in the sun and I roam the apartment, drink water and eat food all day. I am a cat. I am a cat and from time to time I make a merde. That's a word. That means merde. By now you've noticed I speak in an accent français. Cliché. Because French accents are associated with a disdainful demeanor and existential ennui. Je suis un chat. Je suis un chat et tu ne comprends pas ce que je dis. Mais oui. Ha ha ha, you don't speak French. I am a cat. I was just roaming when mother came home with a man. Ugh, this man. She likes him, but I never can. I meet this man. He touches me and immediately I attack. I fight back. Now his right hand has a puncture wound. I hate this man. Don't want to know him, so I turn and show him my butt. Yes, I raise my tail at him and give him a nice good view and fart in his general direction. The keychain shows the passage of time. Why is he still here? Why is he still here on the couch with his beer? It's not just. So I must jump on his lap and claw his left eye through his jeans. One day this man fills my bowl up with food. Oh, he might prove useful. I would tolerate him. And I'll try not to stab him in the leg.
Welcome to the grid. Hello, everyone, and welcome to The Grid. It's 7 o'clock Central Time. We're going to do some improv comedy, Whose Line style right now, straight from IMPROductions. We've got the whole fam in the house tonight, and we're going to throw down based off your suggestions. So let me go ahead and throw everybody up on the board. Turn on your cameras, wave at your loving audience out there. Those of you who are in the audience right now, go ahead and get into the chat because we're going to be taking things and ideas and suggestions from you, and hopefully maybe even some support in the form of money. That would be fantastic tonight. Let us know your name and let us know where you from. Where are you watching from today? City and state would be preferable. But if you're like, hey, I'm in my mom's basement, that's cool too. You might be 40, but that's cool. That's today's economy. Anyway, I'm your host, Nelson Velazquez. I've got my cast here in front of me. And we've got off camera right now the delightful Angela Heid. Angie, how are you doing tonight?
I'm doing pretty good.
Yay. Angie, you're going to be monitoring our chat and taking in all kinds of suggestions. And we're playing a lot of games. What kind of suggestions are you looking for tonight?
Tonight we are looking for an adult responsibility, a location and its opposite, a relationship. We're going to need several emotions, some locations, game title, and then we also are going to need several occupations, situations, events, and hobbies.
Yes, that's a lot of stuff, and I know we've had people putting that stuff into the chat right now. Keep putting them in throughout the show, and we're going to use those to the best of our abilities tonight. As you can see, we are celebrating a lot of things, and we're going to tell you why we all have green backgrounds in a second. But we're going to end tonight showing you that we're the best at showing you the worst in a game called World's Worst. It's fantastic. Have not played this game in a year, so some of you may remember the first time we played this and it killed. So I expect that to happen tonight. Before that, we are going to play a game via our Instamatic and Game-O-Matic, which we got from Amazon today. I'm super excited to show it to y'all. It's going to be great. Before that, we're going to play a game of emotional options because we all know Ron Szanyi and Susan Swarner are both of the most emotional people we have on this team. So why not? Let's watch them do a scene together. Before that, we're going to do some He Said, She Said with Susan and Lisa giving context to a scene performed by Kerry and myself. I'm playing tonight. Oh my gosh. Yes. Before that, we're going to visit some heaven and some hell. Heaven and hell. And we're going to see two disparate scenes, and we're going to enjoy the shit out of it. It's going to be awesome. But before that, we are going to don our best Irish impressions, and we're going to do an Irish drinking song. It's going to be St. Patrick's Day very, very soon, and we thought we'd pay homage to that. So if I could get Lisa, Ron, Kerry, and Susan to be up on the board. That's Lisa. Oh, sorry, excuse me, I take that back. That's Ron, Lisa, Kerry, and Susan. Ron, Lisa, Kerry, and Susan. There we go, Kerry and Susan. There we go. And they're going to do an Irish drinking song. And what's our suggestion for this Irish drinking song here, Angie?
It is adulting, also known as an adult responsibility.
Adulting and adult responsibility. Are there any adult responsibilities we're not taking tonight?
We're not going to take paying the mortgage or diaper changing or landscaping. We're going to take attending the dreaded HOA meetings.
Oh, attending a homeowners association meeting. Ron, Lisa, Kerry, Susan, are you ready to give me an Irish drinking song for this? Here we go. All right. So let's get ready to do this. Oh, Heidi, 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 Heidi. Oh, Heidi, 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 Heidi.
So what if I didn't mow my grass? It's not the thing I do.
But I said over there and I spewed.
Hey, don't be in my face. Don't be so brash.
Or I'll roll in the grass and then spread on my rash.
Oh, Heidi, 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 Heidi.
Grass, you know, is green, but I like other things.
And hey, what the heck if on the porch I sings?
I think I have a good voice that you really want to hear.
But you know, with my car, I ran into a deer.
Oh, Heidi, 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 Heidi.
I went to the meeting because they complained about my draping.
But when I got there, it was really about my craping.
But I told them, you know what you can do. You can all just kiss my ass.
And then I got up and I showed it all my brass.
Oh, Heidi, 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 Heidi.
It turned out that they liked it. They want to be my friend.
But I told them, take a look. It's right there on my end.
Every time I turn around, I get a little wink.
But hey, I go to there because I like to speak.
Oh, Heidi, 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 Heidi. Oh, Heidi, 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 da, dee, da. Oh, and that's it, everyone!
I am a cat. I am a cat and I roam the apartment all day. Okay, I roam the apartment all day.
All right, so we had a really good time being Irish for a little while. Hopefully you enjoyed that. If you did enjoy that, please swing by improductionsllc.com/donate. We'll throw that link into the chat. We're asking for a $5 tonight. If you're watching it and you're enjoying what we're doing and you want to see it continue, go ahead and drop a $5 while we are on tonight, because it would go a long way to not only supporting us through this pandemic, but also when things open up again. Yes, things will open up again, and we want to be nice and strong and be able to provide the best show possible when we return. This pandemic has been it's been glorious, and it's also been very, very difficult. And I think Kerry, I'm going to throw it to Kerry. Kerry, why don't you introduce the next game?
Hey, okay. Happy to. Okay, so here at In Productions, we go to extremes to entertain you. So our next game is a game of extremes we call Heaven and Hell. And so for this game, I am going to need, in this order, I'm going to need Susan, and then Lisa, and then Ron, and Francis. And Lisa, if you can get your virtual background back up there. So we are going to get a suggestion of a location and its opposite that you kindly gave to us. And Susan and Lisa are going to start a scene in one location, and at some point I'm going to say switch, and whatever they're doing at that moment, they will freeze in that position. Ron and Francis will assume those same positions, but they will start a completely different scene in a completely different setting with completely different characters, and it'll be a lot of fun. So, Angie, what are our suggestions tonight for a location and its opposite?
It is a convent and a pro wrestling match.
Okay. So I am going to say that Ron and Francis, you are in the convent. And Susan and Lisa, you're at the pro wrestling match. Because why not? And listen for me to say switch. Are you ready, players?
Yes.
Yeah.
All right. I will go away and begin.
Hope you're ready for this.
I'm ready for you every week. The only reason you win is because it's scripted that way.
Well, they scripted it that way because I'd obviously be the one to win anyway.
Evel Knievel's queen loves that. At some point, I'm just going to say, whatever I want to do, I'm going to do.
Well, you know what? You can do whatever you want. Because the shark is not going to let up. I got bite.
Your shark is intimidating. I'll give you that. However, when I go off script, all my true feelings about you will come out.
You know what? I can go off script too. You know?
Yeah.
We're out in there. Yeah.
Yeah.
Like last week when I swept her leg, that wasn't in the script, right?
Switch.
Speed mass. We're the best at it. We get it out there. We shake the chalice. We make some blessings. We take some of the tithing that they give us. Speed mass is where it is at, Sister Patrice.
Yes, you're right. You're right. I just think that, Holy Mother, that it's just a little bit too much for the convent. You've changed so much since you've joined us.
Too slow! Too slow! We got money to get! We've got money! We've got to get that money back, the dollars!
Holy Mother, I just wanted to tell you that the money is not why a lot of us joined the convent, Holy Mother. It was the higher calling.
You mean your looks? We get it. We get it. You couldn't find a man. Most of us aren't here for that, though. We're here about the cold, hard cash.
Switch.
Okay, look, seriously, if you go off script again and knock me on my ass in front of my kids, it'll be humiliating. I only get to see them one weekend a year. So not today, okay?
Listen, you know, you should have invited them last year when you were winning, you know?
You know,
It's not my fault that they aren't getting
it is your fault. You had to be Miss Everybody Loves You. So we had to flip the script, and Everybody Hates Evil Knievel's misses. I mean, come on.
Listen, you know, I can't help that ever since high school I've been the popular one. That's not my fault.
Everything's been the pot. Oh, I'm so tired of hearing that. Look, I'm a widow now. Okay? I think I need some more love from the world.
Yeah, you like to play that card. You know what? I'll talk to the writers. Maybe we can work something out where we kind of both win, and then we go attack the other guys.
Ooh.
Yeah, there's no reason we can't work together on this.
You know what? We could really combine us, you know, like get in there like that. And
Yeah.
we're all locked up, kind of.
Switch.
The wine is so much better when it's all bubbly. Shake it up, pop the cork, and spray them with it.
Holy Mother! Your partying ways! And now I've got those stigmatas.
Give me some of them crackers. My stomach's a little over alcoholed.
Everything I grab just falls through my... I can't...
Switch.
I can't even hold you anymore. What did you do to me?
I just did what was in the script. You read it ahead of time and sorry you can't handle it.
I was wondering why page 9 was missing.
Yeah, that's my signature move. You know, I want the reaction to be real. You know, these people are paying good money for the theater of
You
it.
don't have to really paralyze me. You could have just told me to pretend.
Wouldn't have been real.
Switch.
I washed him in the holy water.
Holy Mother, for thou art so wise. But, alas, the money is not coming in. The holy hoagie sale is not working. The bingo night is a disaster.
We need to increase sales. We need to come up with new things. These outfits aren't making it. Nobody wants to give us money when we look like penguins.
We've done so much that you've asked. We've done everything, yet the Lord does not seem to see your ways, Sister, Holy Mother of God. You look so good in that outfit.
Whoa.
Switch.
You really had to tag your kids into the ring? That was not on the script.
Hey, you want to go off script? I'll go off script. My kids can kick ass.
Yeah, they can. Yeah, I lost hard.
I'm sorry. I should have warned you. Every time they see their mother getting whooped, they just come in and start beating on people.
Yeah.
It's not my fault.
Well, I can understand that. They're trying to protect their mother. That makes a lot of sense, But yeah, okay. But next week they're not here, right? You're not
Switch.
I know you liking all of this, but get your mind back on what's important. Money. We got to make more money.
Sister, I've had dreams about you. It's
What?
become so difficult for me not to think of you all the time. I think I've become enamored with you, sister, and I don't think I'll be breaking my vows if I make a suggestion of something we can do together.
I like what I'm hearing from you, but we're going to have to leave our vows to do that. But before we go, one big fundraiser, one big one, and I got an idea how we can get more money. We'll wrestle for it.
And that scene!
Driving around my American town down the road from Abilene. Pull into
That's
Texas.
what we do right here in Productions. We wrestle for things. And not only do we wrestle with each other, with our mental capacities, we also wrestle with the ideas of presenting improv in a way that could be beneficial. And we have a show called Cheaper Than Marriage Counseling, helmed by the Ron Szanyi and the Lisa Szanyi. They've been married forever. Before time was invented, they've been married, and they've gone through everything together, and they bring that knowledge to the digital screen, to the digital stage, and you should check them out. Visit improductionsllc.com/calendar to find out when they're playing next. With that said, I'm going to turn things over to Ron.
Hey, tonight is a night of fine acting, and we've got two of our best up for you next in a game called He Said, She Said. So if I could get Nelson and Kerry on screen. Thank you. Kerry. There they are. Two of our finest, if not the best actors in Northwest Indiana and across state lines. But actors have some internal motivations that we sometimes aren't that familiar with. That little inner drive. So tonight we're going to have some people providing that inner drive for them. So for Nelson, we are going to have Lisa. Please come on. And for Kerry, we are going to have Susan. Thank you so much. So in a moment, I'm going to get a suggestion, and then we're going to see a wonderful scene between Nelson and Kerry. But Lisa and Susan are going to provide some inner dialogue to help them along with what they're thinking, how they're thinking, and how they may even act. Are you guys ready?
We're ready.
Oh, yeah.
All right. Angie, can I first get a couple locations we're not going to use for this?
We're not going to use a bathroom
Okay.
or the back seat of your parents' car.
Which sometimes is a bathroom.
Yeah. We're going to go with the catacombs under the Vatican.
It is a religious theme tonight, I see.
Yes.
The catacombs under the Vatican, whatever that may mean to you. Susan and Lisa, if you would disappear. Nelson and Kerry, are you ready to perform?
We're ready.
Lights up!
Oh my God. Lisa, this is going to change the world.
Said adoringly.
I know. Once we crack open the crypt here, we're going to be famous.
She said excitedly.
I've been looking for this my entire life, and if there was anyone I could do this with, it's you.
He said eagerly as he turned around.
This is something we just talked about and dreamed of for so long. I just can't believe I'm the only one using an axe right now, Jason.
She said, handing him the tool.
Hey, look. You brought me here to find things. You didn't bring me here for manual labor.
he said delightfully as he lunged forward.
Hey, you gotta bring more to the table. I'm not the muscle in this operation. You know that.
She said sadly.
I look, it's just that you're better suited for manual labor. I mean, you're the one who built our house for us to stay in here. You're the one who built all kinds of plans. You're the one who put everything together. My job is to make this operation look good.
Said combatively as he rubbed his tummy.
Hey, you know, this is some Da Vinci's Code stuff we're working with here. I'm the brains of the operation. You're the muscle.
She said in a panic as she swatted away some bats that had woken up.
Okay, I'm sorry. You're absolutely right. After we go back up, I promise I will help out more with removing all the dirt that we dug up.
Said alertly as he stuck his tongue out.
Oh, you know I can't resist you when you make a face like that.
She said teasingly as she tossed a skull at him.
Oh, you almost hit me.
He said carelessly as he licked her face.
Ah! Back off! That's too close!
I just love your face.
I know, but look at this face.
He said abruptly as he stood back.
There.
She said as she danced a jig on the bones.
No, don't do that. You're destroying the artifacts. We won't get paid.
He said carefully as he counted his cash.
You're getting paid?
And scene! Hey, let's hear it for our actors who have just won the Francis.
Pumpkins, 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 pumpkins everywhere. Pumpkins, 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 pumpkins everywhere.
Hosting that, and for Susan and Lisa providing context, and Kerry just making this fantastic. For this next game, I'm going to pay Ron back and Susan back in a game called Emotional Options. They're going to perform a scene, and then I'm going to give them options that you've provided in the chat to Angie, and we're going to change things up as we go along, and they're going to have to justify that emotional change. So Angie, to start this scene off, what's our suggestion to start the scene off?
It is a location.
Okay, what locations are we not using?
We are not going to go with a church or the inside of a fridge. Instead, we're going to go with the circus.
The circus! The circus. The two of you are at the circus. Players, are you ready?
Yes.
And begin.
I don't know how you do that. Your coordination. It's so amazing, Clarissa.
Thanks, Jared. You know, it's just because I've been doing it since I was little. You know, you'll get the hang of it. You've only been here a couple months.
Hey, throw me one.
Yeah, here.
Thanks. Look at that. One ball juggling. I'm on my way.
You're getting it. Try another one.
Oh, thanks. Two ball juggling. Look at that. I'm amazing.
I'm just so glad you agreed, you know, to go on this journey with me.
You know what? It's not juggling that I like. It's the time I get to spend with you that's so meaningful to me.
Freeze! Let's get an emotion, Angie.
Your emotion is triumph.
Triumph. Continue.
Yes, I feel the same way.
You know, all the other carnies with their assortment of teeth wanted to be with you, but I said, look, I've got most of mine. She's gonna like me. Some cotton
Yes,
candy.
you have almost all of them, and I've been looking for that for so long.
Freeze! Let's get another emotion.
Envy.
Envy. Continue.
I just wish I had as many teeth as you.
Don't worry, babe. I give you some of mine. They come out. It's a bridge.
You're so lucky. I mean, you can just move them around wherever you want. Like,
Here you go. You can have your own.
yeah, it's great, but they're not yours. They're not as good as yours.
You know what? It's hard to be better than this. I mean, especially in this, the Down Brothers Carnival, but with you by my side, I can do anything.
Freeze! Another emotion.
Horror.
Horror.
What do you mean? By your side?
I meant it in a good way. I didn't mean to scare you, but I'm afraid too, because I'm not good about the emotions.
I don't want us to get, like, sewn together or something like those last jugglers.
No!
Freeze! Freeze! An emotion for Ron only.
Amusement.
Amusement. Continue.
Sewn together. That's Are you serious?
Yeah, you didn't hear about that? I mean, that's why we had to bring you in, because they were both out. We needed somebody.
So I'm just a replacement? Just a replacement? Are you only using me for my right or my left arm? My right one's my better one.
Yeah, whichever. I mean, mine are both good, so whatever you
Are you
think.
ambidextry, jugglish?
Freeze!
Well, an alphabet.
Freeze! Emotion for Susan.
Disgust.
Disgust. Continue.
Ugh, no, thank you. You know what? I'm really reconsidering this whole thing with you.
I can't believe you're looking at me that way.
Ugh.
I can't believe that you just wanted to use me for one part of my body.
Yeah, and you're right-handed? Are you kidding me?
Oh, because I have a deformed finger? Is that it? Is that why you're so afraid?
Freeze! New emotion for both.
Admiration.
Admiration. Continue.
That's what I love the most about you.
That's right. It was all just a test, baby. You passed it admirably. I will share my teeth with you anytime.
New emotion for Susan.
Disgust.
No, you know what? I don't like this anymore. No, I can't even believe I put those in my mouth.
Oh, you know what? That's okay. Because you know what, girl?
Yeah.
We can still make it.
Freeze! New emotion for Ron.
Boredom.
Boredom.
Yeah, whatever. I don't really care.
Excuse you don't care? No, I'm the one who doesn't care. You know what? I'm the one who brought you into this circus, and you're gonna tell me you.
It was a fling, a few moments of joy, and now, you're old news.
Freeze! New emotion for both.
Joy.
Joy.
That's great. It was a fling for me too. That's.
We are so much alike. We belong together. Do you have a needle and thread?
And see! I can tell you're enjoying this show. You're enjoying this show so much because, well, we have some of the best actors in Northwest Indiana and across the internet joining us every week. Go ahead, drop by IMPROductionsLLC.com/donate. Drop a $5. Let them know. Let those actors know that all the hard work they're doing means something. Cue the Sarah McLachlan music right now. Oh, we don't have the budget for that? See, we don't have the budget we don't have the budget for that. So we need you to swing by IMPROductionsLLC.com/donate. Then Angie can maybe license the song so we can make it an even more powerful plead. With that said, we're going to entertain you some more. I need 3 of my most creative actors on the screen. Let me get Francis, Ron, Kerry up on that screen. Hey, how are you doing? I've heard a big rumor that you are some of the best actors Northwest Indiana has to offer. Is that true? Oh, you have an award. Excuse me, Ron.
I could deny it, but why?
Francis
That's
has...
the Indiana Francis. There's also a Pennsylvania Francis.
Oh, well, Pennsylvania Francis has a fan. A real fan. We need Northwest Indiana Francis to pick up some fans along the way.
Absolutely.
Well, you're on luck because you are some of the most creative actors I've ever met. Guess what? It came in. Our Instamatic Game-O-Matic is in from Amazon. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to hit this button on the top. And when I hit the button, it's going to tell us an improv game that you three are going to demonstrate because you know just about everything there is to know about short form improvisation. I'm going to go and hit this button. Here we go. Are you ready? Here we go.
Ready.
Who wants to be a Tiger King?
Who wants to be a Tiger King? That's one of our favorite games. Who wants to be a Tiger King? Oh, Francis, you're so excited. I see you moving around. Please explain to us how to play Who Wants to be a Tiger King.
Okay, well, this is the best improv game ever that practically nobody plays anymore.
Okay.
But it is a fantastic game where you have to guess who is the Tiger King and who isn't the Tiger King.
Okay.
And so you get a suggestion, and it's an activity, and you have to act it out, and you have to act it out as though you're the Tiger King, and then people have to guess what that is.
Okay.
And you have to guess what that is that you're acting, and then people have to guess.
Okay. So audience guesses which one of the actors up on stage is the Tiger King.
Correct.
Okay. So not the actors. We figured just based on the scene, what the audience will then determine who the Tiger King is.
Oh yeah, it's a great game.
Okay, I played it. I've played it. I just want to make sure we explain it to our audience. That's right. I'm ready to play this game.
Yeah, let's go. Come on.
Ron, Kerry, you don't seem enthused to play the game.
What's wrong?
What's wrong?
Yeah, it's not how I remember it.
Well, how do you remember it, Kerry?
Well, okay. Everybody gets signed a documentary, and then they get 30 seconds to explain that documentary. But nobody else knows what the documentary is.
Wow. Okay, so everyone gets assigned a documentary. There's 30 seconds of it, and then, but nobody knows what it is. And then,
Yeah, you just explain it in 30 seconds.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Cool. It must be the way people in Chicago play that game.
Sure.
See,
it sounds good.
Ron does not seem enthused to play.
No, Kerry was a lot closer than Francis was, but that doesn't shock anyone.
Yeah, that doesn't.
I mean, the similarity, the way I played it when I was in Joliet with Jake, is that you got 30 seconds, and it's the more current Tiger King, and you do your plea to Donald Trump for a pardon.
Oh, okay. So every person is the Tiger King pleading for a pardon from Trump, and whoever does the best one wins. Is that the idea?
And gets a pardon.
Yeah.
It's a pardon. Well, so whether or not you're pardoned at that point. Cool. Okay. Well, you know what? We're going to throw this. I don't know which version we should play. I think the best thing to do is to play the one that will entertain our audience the most. So those of you who are watching right now, we're going to ask you, which version of Who Wants to be a Tiger King should we play? Should we play Francis's version, which is a guessing game where they do a scene and everyone's going to get, and one of them is the Tiger King and you, the audience, has to guess for it. Two, Kerry's version, everyone gets assigned a 30-second documentary and they don't know what that documentary is really all about. But they've got to speak it like as if they do know what that is, like a Tiger King would, right? Or Ron's version, which is 30 seconds of it that you have to plead to Donald Trump to get a pardon for yourself. And then we determine whether or not each of the actors get a pardon. We're going to give you a good 15 seconds right now. We're going to watch them dance for a little bit as we get your tallies in the chat right now. All right, let's do Irish.
have a winner.
We have a winner, Angie. Which version of Who Wants to Be a Tiger King are we playing?
Carrie's.
Carrie's version. Carrie, you're the winner. Congratulations. So, can you please explain again how exactly we should play Who Wants to Be a Tiger King?
Okay, yeah, so we're all going to get assigned a documentary, and we have 30 seconds to explain / act it out.
Okay, cool, excellent. All right, well, Angie, we're going to go back out to our audience here, and we're going to ask them to put in kinds of documentaries that they want to see. What are some of the documentaries you want to see out there? There are some that I've been watching on YouTube and on Netflix and on Amazon Prime and on Hulu and on ESPN that I absolutely adore. We want to know what kinds you are interested in seeing. Francis, what is a documentary you've seen recently?
A documentary I've seen recently was probably on World War II.
You watched the History Channel, weren't you?
Well, no. If I said Ancient Aliens, that would be on.
Yeah. What about you, Ron? What's a documentary you've seen recently?
Oh, I just watched Horn from the Heart.
What is that about?
Paul Butterfield, blues harmonica player.
Ooh, where'd you catch that one?
It was on Netflix.
Ooh, it was on Netflix. So check. And Carrie, last but not least.
I'm halfway through becoming Mike Nichols, and I also watched the documentary.
Oh, wow. See what you did there. Angie, do we have some suggestions for each of our players?
I just need one more.
One more. I think you can dig it up. Let's get started. Put it in the comments right now or in the chat. Documentaries you'd like to see. We're going to start with Francis. Francis, you're number one. Everyone will start off your cameras. We're going to have Francis go up first. Francis is going to get a kind of documentary. He's got 30 seconds to perform. Angie, what is the documentary Francis is going to perform?
He is going to perform Great Castles of Ireland.
The Great Castles of Ireland. Francis, are you ready?
I am.
All right, and begin.
Right, and welcome back. Yeah, welcome back to Great Castles of Scotland. Over here we have a freaking great castle right there. It is unbelievable. It's got dead people. It's got ghosts. It's got dead ghosts. They were killed when they were ghosts. Oh my goodness. Right. So, what you need to remember is when you go to a castle in Scotland, you don't knock on the door.
Hey, that's it. Give it up for Francis Veltri doing a documentary on castles in Ireland, but in Scotland as well. That was brilliant, Francis. Absolutely brilliant. Thank you, Francis. We're going to ask you for feedback from our audience because I think that was just brilliant. Go ahead and turn off your camera. Let's get Ron up. Second documentary right here. What is Ron going to be doing for 30 seconds?
The Social Dilemma.
Oh man, I saw something similar to that on Netflix. Ron, you're doing The Social Dilemma. Are you ready?
I am.
All right, and begin.
Why? Why do we need cancel culture? It's a social dilemma that I don't understand. I mean, I grew up with all the great cartoons. Pepe Le Pew, Speedy Gonzales, The Road Runner. I had a Mr. Potato Head. I loved him. How can you take that from me? My whole childhood has been ruined by this cancel culture. Tucker Carlson, I want to kick your ass anyway.
And that's it. Give it up for Ron Szanyi. That was a testimonial that will go down in the ages right now. For the ages right now. I don't know what to say, you know. With that said, let's go there to Miss Kerry. Kerry, what is Kerry going to get for a documentary?
Witches, a Century of Murder.
Witches, a Century of Murder. Are you ready for this 30-second documentary?
I am ready.
And begin.
Salem, Massachusetts. The location of the infamous witch trials. Now a tourist trap for tourists to be trapped by witches. That's right. The witches took over Salem. You don't hear much about it, but they have. Because you know what? We started questioning why they were afraid of the witches and not afraid of the people that burned them.
And that scene! Oh, what a fantastic documentary. Let's get all of our players back up. All of our players back up. Go ahead and take your bows. Those documentaries were fan-freaking-tastic. Hey, Susan, how you doing?
Sorry.
It's all right, Loss. It's all right.
Angie, based on the feedback that you're seeing in the chat on these documentaries, which one seems to be the one that we should, as In Productions, go ahead and produce?
It looks like it should be Ron's.
Ron, congratulations! You're the winner. You are the winner of the People's Choice Award for documentary styles. Big round of applause for all our players and that scene. This comes down to our last game. Oh, I know that's what you're thinking. You were entertained, weren't you? You were entertained. You were entertained. Go swing by inproductionsllc.com/donate. Drop a $5 right there. Or a $1. I don't care. Just drop something and let us know that you loved it. I mean, we're doing world-class documentaries. We have Ron Zaney's documentary just right now. How can we do that when we're broke? We can't. So go ahead, swing by. $5 donation would be suggested and super appreciated. With that said, I need all my players to turn on their cameras right now. We're going to play a game of World's Worst. World's Worst. We're going to crack some wise based off of some categories that Angie's been collecting throughout the show. And we're going to do some jokes based off of that. Make sure you're unmuted. And with that said, I'm turning over to Angie. Angie, what's our first category for World's Worst?
We're going to go with occupations and an arson investigator.
World's Worst Arson Investigator. World's Worst Arson Investigator.
Ron! Well, we have to go through the information here and take a look around, and maybe it's not... Shit!
Francis! You know, it's a lot of combustible materials in here. I can't really tell that... Oh, shit, that caught on fire.
2 in a row.
Gary. Wow, it just looks all burny in here.
Ron, with Francis. You know, I'm not sure. Shit, dude, you're on fire!
Let's get a new occupation, Angie.
Weaver.
World's Worst Weaver.
Ron. It happened again.
Nelson. Shit. I'm gonna get in your ear. Oh, you're a weaver.
Francis. Look out, I'm coming through!
Lisa,
Ron, go ahead.
you want your hair to hang hollow?
Ron. Hello, I'm Dennis Weaver. You may not... I've been canceled already?
Oh.
Or did?
Gary. Oops. I've got 2 weft feet. Weft, weave.
I get it. Let's get another occupation.
North and
please.
weft.
Sous chef.
World's Worst Sous Chef. Nelson. You've been summoned to court. Enjoy your meal.
Lisa, I only have 1 finger left.
Ron, you know I had a job as a fire inspector. Damn it again!
Gary. Hi, I'm Sue. I'd like to apply for the job as chef.
Nice. Nelson. Hello. I do what it is that I can, and I'm serving you up green eggs and ham. I know this is just a ploy, but I want you to enjoy.
Oh.
Ron! Well, thank you for coming to my restaurant, Mr. Giuliani, and here's your summons. You're being summoned.
Susan. Well, really only season I use is salt because anything else is just too spicy.
Carrie. What do you mean dice? I brought some.
Nelson! This is cooked. I expected it raw! Raw! Now bugger off. All right, with that said, let's get a new category. What's a new category for us?
Situations.
Okay. Okay, what's
And meeting the whole family for the first time.
the world's way to meet the family for the first time.
Yeah.
Lisa, hey, I just got out of prison. Can you?
Nice.
Hey! Hey, Mr. Smith, let's go watch some Fox News.
Oh!
Ron! Hello, Dad. This is my fiancée, Megan.
Ooh. Nelson. Oh, yeah. I do a lot of things. My main job is an improviser.
Carrie.
Go ahead, Kerry.
Yes, this is my lover. We just did it in the car on the way here.
Ron. Oh, glad to meet you, sir. Damn, your daughter is one hot babe.
Hey, Francis. Mr. Smith, you mind if I could have $10 to take your daughter out?
Ooh.
Susan. Hi, nice to. Oh, honey, I know him. We dated last year.
Whoa.
Oh.
Let's go ahead, Gary.
Oh, so that's what you're gonna look like in 40 years.
Oh, wow. Wow. It's so true. Let's get another situation.
Getting fired.
World's worst way to get fired. Nelson. I've completed all of my assignments on time, and by the way, I washed your car.
Francis! What? I'm fired? Well, I quit! No, I need a ride. Can the guy I rode with give me a ride home? I just need a ride.
Ron. I know it's 2047, but I still want to recount.
Oh, there you hurt Francis on that one. You're working hard. Let's get another situation, please.
Camping.
Oh, world's worst camping.
Mm-hmm.
Francis. Yeah, so I'm gonna go with these chicks, and I figure if you could just kind of let me, touch you, it'd be worth it.
Wow.
What?
I don't know where that went.
Hey, guys, I know you're comfy and you got the fire going, but I'm gonna get in the car and go down the road. There's a motel.
Nice.
Ron. I used to be a fire inspector. You guys don't need these rocks around the fire to contain it at all. Help me move these.
Gary. Yeah, I didn't bring the marshmallows, so like instead of s'mores, you get Celeste.
Ron. All right, now. Priscilla, step into the fire. We're going to check and see if you're a witch.
With Francis Nelson. Listen, I've already pitched the tent.
I can tell.
Let's get a new category.
Hobbies.
What? I'm sorry, say again?
Hobbies.
Hobbies. Cool. Can we get a hobby in that category?
Knitting.
World's worst knitter. World's worst knitter.
Francis. Weaving? I don't even knit! Robin Williams.
Call back.
Nelson. Catch, fry, that way.
Ron.
Son.
Oh, I so adore my little What'd you say to me, you little son of a...
Francis. So, Elliot Ness, you are not going to get one Frank Nitty.
Carrie. Well, I was going to make a sweater for you, but that was really hard. So I made a tube.
Ron with Susan. Now that we're juggling together, I made a sweater for both of us.
Oh, you're so thoughtful.
Love it, love it, love it. Let's get one more in this category.
DIY home improvement.
World's worst DIY home improvement. World's worst DIY.
Francis. Honey, I'm just going to turn the channel.
Nelson. What do you mean I can't fix this? I totally watched it on YouTube. It can't be that hard.
Ron. All right, fine. Call the guy.
Carrie. And you were going to call a plumber. Ah!
Go ahead, Ron.
As a former fire inspector, you probably should not have lit that valve with the gas on.
Nelson with Lisa. Okay. I tried improving our son. I think he's better now.
Stop shaving his head. He doesn't want to be your twin.
Okay.
Carrie with Susan. You know, we're having a crisis. We're running out of shiplap.
Oh, no.
Ron. Do it yourself just means I write the check, right?
Francis. With Nelson. Nelson, I just want to say that I want to let you make. I love just rubbing your back with this backsplash.
Hey, I appreciate it. You should see what I've done to your bathroom.
That's good. This backsplash is really looking good on you.
Yeah. Splash.
Angie. Sorry, my camera's goofy. Well, I decided the fastest way to get the demo done was to just burn it all down.
What's the last category we've got?
Events.
Give me the best one out of all the suggestions for events. Give me the best one you've got.
Wedding.
World's worst wedding. World's worst wedding.
Susan, I don't.
Nelson with Carrie. Oh, Megan, I want you to join my royal family.
Oh, so glamorous and so understanding.
Francis, with Ron. I think the chicken white's checking me out.
That's my wife.
It's Heid! Big round of applause for all our players, especially those who are just circles. Big round of applause for that. We have been entertaining you for the last hour. Again, please, if you like the show, swing by IMPROductionsLC.com/donate. Drop a $5 in there. We really would appreciate it. We have been doing the grid since March of 2020. It has been a year that we've been doing online shows. We will not be stopping our online presence, but we will soon be thinking about getting back into the real world as it's safe to do so and under CDC guidelines will allow us. So your money and your donations and your support will really go a long way to making those shows when we come back into the real world that much better. We have collectively tonight, I can't get over this circle. We collectively tonight have been the grid of IMPROductions LLC, but individually tonight we are
Francis,
Lisa,
Susan,
Ron,
Harry,
Angie,
And I'm Nelson. Thank you so much for watching tonight. Thank you for your support, and we will see you next week on The Grid.
New from Fake Records, it's Songs of Death Valley. This 2-CD set includes such favorites as I'm Thirsty, Watch Out for That Snake, and Why Is It So Damn Hot? You also get Did That Cactus Just Wave at Me? Someone Please Help, and who could forget that love song, This May Be the Heat Talking, but I Think I Love You. The set also includes 2012 Song of the Year, Is That a Scorpion in Your Pocket, or Are You Just Happy to See Me? Call now while supplies last.